Hey, what's up, YouTube? Little man with a big opinion here. Uh, Second episode of my new series where each and every day I pick a stock that I have either owned in the past or currently own, and I break down all the information you need to know on that specific stock. Um, and I say why I own this stock or maybe why I got rid of this stock. And this is just to help younger people or people that have never done anything with the stock market kind of try to figure out what stocks they might lean towards or what stocks they might not lean towards. As I do say this, I am not a financial advisor, so don't come after me if something bad happens and you say, hey, but that one guy on YouTube told me this was a great stock. Definitely consult with any financial advisor before you sell all your assets in your house and throw all your money into the stock market. Like I said, this is episode 2. The first episode is already out. It's covering stock ticker symbol ORC. If you haven't watched that video, I highly encourage you to go check that one out. But you don't have to watch these in any type of order to, maybe you missed something in episode 1 that you need to know in episode 4. You can watch these in any order you want. And if you like these, like I said, I'm doing one a day. This is number 2. Then please leave a like. If you like what I'm doing with my channel, please consider subscribing. And let's just get right into it. So, stock of the day for this one is going to be... the camera is going to focus on my hand and then focus on the piece of paper every time I go in. That's okay though. Stock Glad. This is to not be confused with like Glad products. This stock specifically is Gladstone Capital Investment. So, like the name already says, this is a investment company that's got this stock. Ticker symbol is GLAD. It has a market cap of 315 million, so it's smaller on the scale. When it comes to like huge stocks, it's definitely not a huge one, but it's still a substantial size stock. When I checked about 10 seconds before making this video, it was selling at $10.38. One of the main reasons why I like this stock is a low investment to just like test the waters and figure out if you want to use this stock. Next thing about this stock, this company was founded in 2001. That's really big to know considering it's almost 2020, so I'd say just shy of 19 years that this stock has been going. And the big thing getting into this stock, the reason why I have it on my list, is a monthly income or monthly dividend paying stock. This specific stock, each month that you hold, as long as you met the ex-dividend date, will pay a whopping 7 cents per share that you own. So at $10.38, 7 cents a share, it comes out to 8.15%. And kind of on the high side, but going back to the 2001, why this is important, from 2001 until now, they have not missed a single monthly dividend payment. That being said, since it is a fairly young company, their monthly dividend did go up and down for roughly their first 10 years. It wasn't until 2009 till 19, so 10 solid years, that they paid 7 cents a share. I give them that first 10-ish years, 9 years of leeway because they're new stock, as they're buying a bunch of assets to, build up to this 315 $1 million market cap. But it has leveled out, which is a good thing. So like I said, pay 7 cents a month. I went ahead, did a little bit of extra math for you, because my goal, net worth of $1 million, create multiple sources of income, and use this to build financial freedom for myself. So my small goals each time is making $7.25. That's the minimum wage per hour in the United States. I want my stocks to be able to pay me, medium level goal, 160 hours a month at $7.25. It's just over $1,100. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Time for a little bit more math. So $7.25, like I said, small term goal. You would need 104 shares of this stock. Costing $1,110.72 to make $7.25 an hour. So reasonably, you're putting $250 away into the stock market each month. So 3 times a year, you will put up enough shares that you can start making $7.25 from this stock by itself. Start bumping those numbers up a little bit. Like I said, it's at 8.15%. If you want to think big, long term, if you had $1 million in just this one stock and it stayed consistent 8.15%, and the value of the stock never went up and its dividend never increased from its 7 cents, you'd make $81,500 a year. I say that's a decent chunk of change. Any amount of money from these stocks that you're making, I mean, you still pay your little bit of taxes on it. I'll do a tax video in the future covering, how you pay taxes on your stocks. But I don't know anyone in the United States that wouldn't want an extra $100 a month, an extra $50 a month. Like I said, we're going, small scale on these. If your stocks paid your phone bill, that means the money from your phone bill, you could, go out on a fancy, date with your significant other. You could save it, put it right back into stocks. You could bump your level up from your phone bill to paying for your phone bill and your Netflix and all your different streaming. That's a few $100s a month. It'd be nice if, if you're thinking about this, at $1,100 for my previous picture, 104 shares, $7.25 a month. That's your Spotify, if you have Spotify. So, think about this from a different sense. $1,100. Say you paid a one-time $1,100 a month fee to have Spotify for a lifetime. There are some people out there that would do it if they thought about it like that. But this is thinking about it as you go to sleep, you wake up, you made some money. You didn't work for it. So this is stock number 2. I personally hold this stock because of the medium risk in the dividend yield. Like I said, they've been consistent for 10 years, so I'm not too worried. If it goes down to 6 cents a share, they'd still be within a high profitable margin of about 6.5%. As long as my stocks make me between 3 and 7% or higher, and I'm not losing money, then I'll continue to hold it. I think right now I've got a few hundred shares of this. I'll definitely do a update on my stock portfolio in another video. But like I said, if you like it, new little series that I'm doing each day, I'm going to talk about another stock that I've owned or currently own, why I owned it, why I got rid of it, the pros and cons, and then you can make the decision on your own whether or not you want to add this to your portfolio. Or if you don't have a portfolio at all and you want to get started, definitely take my advice. Do your research, talk to financial advisors. This can count as research. Like, you can go, talk to the person that's in charge of your 401k and say, hey, heard about this stock, what can you tell me about it? Or what's your opinion on it? And then you can make that decision. Currently, right now, for me, it's a good one. So, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. If you'd like to help the channel out, I put my Venmo at the bottom of every single video. I still got a little bit of time left, so I guess I can write it out for you. And it'll be at the bottom of the video. It is at capital ERIC, capital KOCH 1370. Alright, thanks guys. Catch you later.